Hey guys, welcome back to King's Outdoor Life. If you can see behind me, we're building a pool. So I'm going to do a video. I don't know how much I have before today, but I'm going to try to put it all together with today and put together a little video of the process as we go through building this pool. So if you're new to the channel, please click on the subscribe so you can follow this process all the way through. And if you're not new to the channel, thanks for actually coming back for another video. So the heat index was over 100 the first day we started busting up this concrete. So my daughter went into the garage, got an umbrella and a blue pole, and rigged me up a little shade for my backhoe attachment. Alright, so I don't remember if I did a step one video, but step one of getting ready for a pool was to cut down a big tree that was right up there. So step two was to pull out this patio. And as you can see, I have been beating it with a sledgehammer, breaking it off into pieces, loading it up into the bucket of the tractor, and putting it over there in a pile, because all of this is going to be fill for up to the level of the swimming pool. So that's what we're working on now. Who wants to watch a video of me beating on a porch with a sledgehammer? Probably nobody. Retaining wall block got here today. That's all done through there. And hopefully the guys will start on the retaining wall tomorrow. I hate cell phone video, but here's 8 seconds. We were so glad to get rid of this patio. Here, 10 o'clock at night, we're out there doing it. All right. So the guys came yesterday and started. They thought they were going to be tearing up this patio that I had torn up. When they got here, they were like, okay. And so they did tear up that section over there because we got to drop that to make it the same height as the corner there. And then I've been fooling around with the tractor, kind of peeling off all this grass. And we got a little problem, or a big problem, I guess. That was a big oak tree that had been cut down, gosh, I don't know, 20 years ago. And we had the stump ground like 3 years ago. And I had it ground down below ground level, but now we're dropping it. Ground level is going to be all level as this, which puts this in the way of concrete. So we're going to grind that down. I had a guy come and grind the stump over there a couple weeks ago, and I had another guy lined up. So I texted him this morning and said, okay, you said 2 weeks. Well, it's been 2 weeks. I still need you. All right, so is this officially day one? I don't know. The big machine is here. We're going to take to that stump. I say we. Pool guys aren't here yet, so I've hopped on it and I'm starting to fool with it. So yeah, just got real expensive. So have you ever tried to drive one of these machines? It looks real easy on TV, or if you watch YouTube videos like me, you watch these guys drive this equipment, it looks real easy. Well, it's not. And I just got this tractor with a backhoe attachment, and I've gotten pretty good at it now, but the controls are totally different than with this excavator. So this is a fast forward version, and I shortened it because it would be really painful for you to watch 10 minutes of me trying to learn how to use an excavator. This stump was a beast. It took us an hour to dig up the stump once the guy who knew how to run the machine actually got there. An hour. Big stump. So it took an hour to get the stump out. It takes 20 minutes to dig half the pool. The stump was a bigger problem than anything else. I was running the tractor and hauling off the dirt almost as fast as he could dig it out. Well, not quite, half as fast anyway. And he told me to stop, that we needed the dirt. I don't know why, but he's the professional, so we'll let him do his thing. Roots everywhere. So I never would have thought to have done this. They got it on grade here. Then he's using the front blade on the excavator to push it out on grade. So you got the guy with the level laser level. Say laser level 10 times fast. That's hard to say. So you got the laser level here, getting it on grade. he's pushing it out. So this grade they're shooting is 4 feet below finished grade, but the deep end is going to be 6 feet deep, so they're going to dig it out. So I guess they dig it, get it all on this grade, and then they get it on the next grade, and then put in a little slope. But I don't know. I've never even seen a pool dug before, so it's all new to me. That was the old septic tank line to go from the septic tank, which was up under here, there's where it came out from under the house. The septic tank was under the house. Well, it didn't used to be under the house. It was under, they added a porch and then added a sunroom. And if you watched one of my videos, there's where I moved it to go all the way out here and down around to put in this pool. So that was a neat project. All right, we'll check back in a minute. So the original audio didn't turn out very good, so I'm going to do a voiceover here. So you basically see we're laying out the pool one more time, and they were very, very careful to get it square, and they put the string to outline the pool, and then they're lining off where the different sections. The dig sheet tells you how far to dig down at each location. So from this end it's 4 feet, and then 6 feet, and then 8 feet, and so on and so forth. So you're following your details of the dig sheet to know exactly where to mark each different section of how much to dig and from where. These lines here show the deep end and the slope. You have the center section is the deepest part, and it slopes down on 4 feet from each side to the deepest part of the middle. It's 8 feet. That line across there is showing that's a slope as well. So that's how they draw their lines to indicate the sloping portions, and then where the deep end is, that's where the slant starts, right up there. So once they get it all laid out, they can start digging it out. So the part there he's digging will be a slope down to where he's sitting is the deep end. With this size pool, you can't go any more than 6 feet deep. So it's only fairly small pool, so a fairly small deep portion there. No diving, just to be good for the grandkids. I assume you just got to know kind of the eye, have an eye for it to know how steep that slope is. I guess when you've dug a few dozen or 100 pools, you know how deep to go. Nailed it. I'm glad he knows what he's doing. So the hole is all dug. Let me show you what I also did. We dug the footer for the retaining wall. So there's going to be a retaining wall around there. So Bobby had the big machine up there. We dug the footer for the retaining wall, and he dug a small hole in the bottom of the pool. And I asked him why, and he said because if it rains and fills this big hole up with water, that's a place for him to put his pump to pump out the water. Once you have to experience things, you think of reasons to go about it. So there's our footer going all the way up behind the shop. There's the retaining wall blocks. We will start those. Monday's Labor Day, so we're going to start those on Tuesday. All right, let's end it here. Thanks for watching. Click like, subscribe, and be ready to see the rest of this video come together, I hope.